Hi, students, and welcome to week 4 in your online Flex 1 general psychology course. This week, we are covering chapters 5 and 6. Chapter 5 is over the states of consciousness, and chapter 6 is over learning. I think both of these chapters are where we start really getting into the application of psychology. Hopefully, you're starting to make a connection of how the theory you're learning in class you can apply it to your own life. And I think these two chapters are highly important for college students. One, because in the states of consciousness, we are going to cover sleep and the importance of sleep and how to get better sleep and looking at dreaming and so forth. So very applicable to the most college students are sleep deprived. So hopefully encouraging you to get more sleep. And then chapter 6 is on learning. And so you'll learn the theories but then hopefully you'll be able to see how that applies to your own learning as a college student and how to improve and use some of those mnemonic devices that are shared in this chapter. So let's take a look at this week's module. You will have 3 Connect assignments. They're quick ones, but 3 Connect assignments over chapter 5. One on sleep disorders, one on psychoactive drugs, and one on neurotransmitters that are involved in sleep. And then your chapter 5 quiz. So everything from chapter 5, you'll link to right from Canvas, but it'll take you on to Connect for those assignments. Moving on to chapter 6. So I'll come back to this discussion question here, but you will have 3 Connect assignments on chapter 6, one on classical conditioning, one on reinforcement and punishment, and then another on the schedules of reinforcement, and then your chapter 6 quiz. Okay, so several Connect assignments this week, 3 for chapter 5, 3 for chapter 6, chapter 5 quiz, chapter 6 quiz, but again, those Connect assignments don't have a ton of questions on there. So very doable. Don't look at the number of assignments, but once you get in there, you'll see you'll move fairly quickly through them. Okay, and in addition, you will have a discussion question this week. So I have a video here for you to watch, and I do want to give you a warning here. It could be a trigger for some of you, and I do not want to make any student feel uncomfortable. So if you feel like this video might trigger you, please reach out to me and I will respect that, and you'll have an alternative assignment. But basically, this was ran on public television in Australia. It is called Children See, Children Do. So it's on observational learning and fits into that social learning theory that we discuss in your chapter 6 on learning. So it's a quick video. It's about a minute long, but it does have examples of abuse in there, foul language, racism, and I do respect that it could be sensitive for some viewers. So please let me know, and I just wanted to give you that warning before you watched it. But it did run on public television in Australia. So you're going to watch this video if you feel comfortable. Quick 1-minute video. And then what I want you to do is to apply that to really, you're looking at Albert Bandura's theory, which you'll learn about in chapter 6, and talk about observation, attention, retention, reproduction, and motivation. How are those principles from Bandura's theory demonstrated in the video? So after you read about Bandura in your book, and then you view the video, I think you'll make that connection there. So that's paragraph number 1. Paragraph number 2 is share your thoughts on the video with your classmates. What do you see, how this plays out, maybe possibly in your own family, on television shows or movies that you've seen, with neighbors, etc. So kind of take that social learning theory, that observational learning, and apply it to where you've seen it in your own examples. I mean, not that you're doing it, but in those around you or through media or film, and write a paragraph about that. Okay, so just 2 short paragraphs at minimum. You can always write as long as you want for me. And then do not forget, for full credit, to respond to 2 classmates' posts. Now, some of you had questions about this last time, and I'll address it here. I always prefer that you post your initial, when I say initial, I'm talking about your 2 paragraphs that you write earlier in the week. And here's why. Because you can't respond and complete this assignment until you've responded to 2 classmates' posts. So if everybody is waiting until Sunday night to post, then that can become inconvenient and cause you to rush through the assignment. So it is my preference that you post these initial 2 paragraphs earlier in the week if at all possible. Now, I understand things come up and you miss that, and that's okay, and I will still accept it if it's later in the week. But ideally, just to help everybody out, if we get that so that Thursday to Sunday, you're going in and responding, and not doing it all on once Sunday night, because it can cause a backup for everybody else to respond. So just a little friendly reminder there. So I know it's a lot this week, but I think you're going to actually love these topics, or that's my hope, and that's my experience, that students love learning about states of consciousness and sleep and dreams. And then the learning chapter is very interesting as well, with some information that you can apply in your own life. So work your way through those Connect assignments, get this discussion question done. Have a great week, everybody. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Take care.